I'd like to welcome to Art in the Air Spotlight from the Lubeznik Center for the Arts, Whitney Bradshaw, who's the curator there. And, of course, Lubeznik's at 101 West 2nd Street in Michigan City. And she's going to talk about the upcoming exhibit and other things happening there. Whitney, welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah,
It's so
morning.
good to see you,
Oh
Larry.
gosh, it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, we just got through some of the things that you've had at Lubeznik and your women's exhibit and of course, art festival. But now you have an upcoming exhibit in November called Lit. And go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this show. It's I've been working on it for a while. And the idea was really inspired by this artist collaborative team called Liftwork that they live in Chicago, and they are Petra Bachmeyer and Sean Gallero. And together, the two of them do these really immersive painted environments where the paint responds to light. And it shifts and changes our perception of space. So I've been wanting to do a show with them and their work for some time. And then, I don't know, I guess it was maybe 3 years ago now, 2 or 3 years ago, I met this young emerging artist named Maria Barundarina, who's living in Chicago and has been was studying at the Art Institute and now teaches there. And she's from Argentina, and she also creates site-specific installations that respond or that have a lot to do with light and reflection and refraction. But she does it's a very different way, and she uses a range of materials that she sort of calls supportive skins. And she combines photography, print media, collage, reflective materials, and light in these large-scale installations. So she's, cutting, reassembling, and condensing photographs, so fragments of reality that become very abstracted. And in doing that, she's exploring these kind of multiple dimensions and challenges our perception as well. So I was like, wow, these two would be really interesting together. And I wanted to invite them to Lubeznik to each create brand new site-specific pieces for a show called Lit. So that's what's happening.
So is she upstairs then?
Well, when I talked to Luftwerk, they were like, why don't you give Maria the downstairs space and let her just go for it? And so that's what we're doing.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, I had originally envisioned Luftwerk on the first floor in that big space. And then when they came and did a site visit and we looked through the space, they were very excited about the moonlight, or what are they called? The lights in the ceiling?
Right.
Skylights.
Skylight, thank you. And so they were excited about the skylight, and then they were interested in the smaller spaces up there. And so they decided they wanted to do some interesting new pieces in the upstairs.
Yeah, I'm really
So
fond of the
Maria,
Susan Block Gallery. I just really like that space.
yeah, it's awesome. So they're going to do stuff in both of the spaces upstairs. And I know a little bit about what it's going to be, but I don't know all of it because it's going to be happening here and it's new.
Wow.
So they're going to come and paint the space themselves and light it. So that's going to be really awesome to
Yeah,
see
exciting.
yeah, really exciting. And then Maria, I invited her for a site visit, and she saw the space in the Heinemann and was totally blown away. First of all, very excited to be showing with Luftwerk, who she really admires, and yeah, totally excited and also a little bit scared to be working in the big Heinemann gallery. So she's actually coming here this afternoon. We're going to do another walkthrough, measure the spaces, and talk through a little bit more about what she might do in there. So it's all really exciting and new. And Maria's also going to do a little something outside of the building.
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Now, is there going to gallery talks or anything like that during this period?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the show opens Friday, November 7th from 5 until 8, and it runs through February 15th of 2026. Crazy to think of that. And
Yeah, but it's so soon.
I know. And I'm going to be giving a public tour of the show the Saturday after the opening, which would be November 15th. At 11:30 in the morning. So it's a free public tour of Lit from 11:30 to about 12:30. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer on Saturday, November 15th.
Very good. Anything else coming up after Lit in November, like in December into the next year?
Yeah, we definitely have more shows coming. I had the calendar booked out for 2 full years, and now I've been here for 2 full years. And so now I'm actually juggling a few other exhibition ideas. So I don't really want to tell you more about them right now.
Well, we'll have you back on.
I haven't decided what order they're going to be turning up, but they're going to be exciting.
Well, we'll have you back on to talk about that, and that'll be fantastic. Yeah. Of course, that's Whitney Bradshaw, the curator at Lubeznik Center. Find out information at lubeznikcenter.org. They're on 101 West 2nd Street in Michigan City, Lit, November 7th through February 15th. And on Saturday, November 15th, she'll be doing the gallery talk at 11:30. Whitney, thank you so much for coming on Art on the Air.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It was
great
to chat.
Thanks for these wonderful exhibits.
Art on the Air Spotlight and the complete 1-hour program on Sunday is brought to you by Ember Forge Consulting, thoughtful marketing and digital learning built to express your purpose and grow your reach. Learn more at emberforgeconsulting.com/grow.